Hi, everybody. I'm Lorna Hennington, and this is Tracy Bates, and we're here with the Bates Hennington Real Estate Group. Hope you are well. We've been getting a lot of questions from clients about how the 2020 election will affect real estate. Whether we're ready for it or not, the 2020 presidential election is right around the corner. So we wanted to give you a few comments about how the election may impact the real estate market without getting too political. Hold me back, but I can do it. Rocky political environments can create instability in the stock market, causing consumer confidence to drop. But the real estate market's different. It is not rocky. It is rock solid. And delaying plans, particularly to purchase, could mean you are missing out on a once in a lifetime affordability. To get to the heart of this, it's important to understand how the history of past presidential elections, combined with today's market factors, might play out in a real estate market this time around. Well, here's what we know.
What we know is the real estate market might slow down, but not for long. Historically speaking, home sales typically slow down in the fall following the spring and summer rush. BTIG is a research and analysis company, and they looked at new home sales from 1963 to 2019 and noted an average decline of 9.8% in November compared to October. In that same report, they noticed that this decline becomes slightly more exaggerated in presidential election years, dropping, dropping as much as 15% from October to November. So why the decline? They attribute it mostly to do with buyers and sellers just becoming more cautious during that time. Mm-hmm. They go on to explain the caution is temporary and ultimately results in deferred sales as the economy, jobs, interest rates, and consumer confidence all have far more meaningful roles in the home purchase decision than a presidential election result in the months that follow. So considering the current state of real estate across the country, we can anticipate that while a slowdown may occur, its effects will only be temporary. Home sales have remained strong throughout the last couple of winters, and the competitive nature of today's current market suggests that this should be no different.
So what studies are showing is that the first year after an election is the best for real estate. While presidential election years may cause consumer weariness, and we're all very tired, another study looked at how the market in housing performs after a after a presidential election. One leading real estate research firm found additional data that the year following an election can be the best of the presidential term for home sales. According to their findings, in that 4-year cycle, the presidential election year is the best of the 4. And it suggests that the demand for new housing is not lost because of election uncertainty. Rather, it gets pushed out to the following year as long as the economy stays on track. While this is definitely not your typical election year, experts believe that once the election is over, we could see the real estate market perform even better in the months following.
So it's all about consumer confidence. The economy is tightly connected to politics, and real estate is tightly connected to the economy. While many other parts of our economy have made a slow and steady recovery, the housing market's rebound was miraculous, stunning even housing market experts. The housing recovery has been nothing short of remarkable. The expectation was that housing would be crushed, and it was for about the first 2 months after the pandemic, and then it came roaring back, one of the research firms has noted. A big piece of this puzzle is consumer confidence, low mortgage rates, and we're talking low. One of our clients, I think we said the last time, got 2.98% rate. So that's insane. Low mortgage rates have continued to drive once in a lifetime affordability for homeowners, and buyers have been more concerned about missing out on the deal of the century than anything else. Mm-hmm. So confidence in the real estate industry has remained relatively high, driving a record number of buyers into the market and put us in a position to potentially outperform last year's sales.
It's just crazy. Well, here's the bottom line. What, Trace?
I said it's awesome.
It's awesome, but it's also crazy.
It's crazy.
The bottom line, while our country's overall economic state may be slowly but surely returning, the presidential election may cause consumers to watch and wait in the weeks to come, but just in that short time frame. Because as we saw with the pandemic, the reward of locking in record low mortgage rates also may continue to outweigh any consumer caution and drive buyers and sellers to act. Plus, low inventory and high buyer demand put sellers in a very powerful position. History suggests that a slowdown in the housing market is inevitable, but this is definitely not your typical presidential election, and every real estate professional should keep a close eye on what's happening, because who knows? The best way to do this is to stay on top of the latest market news and insights, and we can help you to do that. Reach out to us with your questions and concerns about the real estate market. We're here to provide you with service beyond the ordinary. You can reach us by email at experts@bateshennington.com or on our website, www.bateshennington.com. So happy Halloween, everybody, and don't forget to vote.
Vote.
Vote.